Hi guys and good morning and welcome to another vlog. It's been a while since I have vlogged. So today is gonna be a very busy day. So I thought why not vlog it. Today I'm gonna be taking you guys through a day in my life, specifically my business life, where I handle my business and everything that I do in my day. Today is gonna be a packing day because we recently launched our 2020 planner, which is getting so much of love and we're so excited. So before I get started and show you around and my day, I'm gonna quickly do a rundown of the planner. So a flip through, you guys have been asking me to do that, so I'm gonna show you just that. Okay, so this is our 2020 planner. This is what it looks like. It is completely hand drawn and hand painted by Krishisha, me, and the entire graphic designing is done by Aditya Naik. So this is what it looks like from the outside. I really like the cover. I think it looks very pretty with the Polaroid and the film coming out. That's the basic theme of the entire book. So I think let's just get started with the first page. So this is the introductory page. The first thing that we have right here is a bookmark. I really wanted to add a bookmark this year just to make everything a lot easier. So we have that, and then we also have a pen loop so that you can always attach your pen and then just have a pen always with your planner. So it has our logo on the left right here, and then here it says the 2020 planner. Moving on to the next page, it says plan your life, which is basically why we've created this planner, to make your life easier. And then this is the intro page where you're supposed to write your name. On the next page, we just have a note from me just to kind of explain the thought behind the planner. And then of course, I've given credits to everyone who's helped make this planner come together. The next page is the vision board. So this was actually a part of last year's planner as well. I've tried to include everything from the last year's planner that you guys really liked, but kind of modified it also. And I've added a couple of new pages as well. So basically a vision board is kind of like a collage that you're supposed to make with a bunch of pictures, or you can use words as well. But this is to help you concentrate your focus and to help you achieve your goals. I really believe in vision boards, so of course it had to be here. How I personally like to go ahead with a vision board is I like to have the left hand side section for like my work and then the right side for personal life. So the first picture that I'm gonna add to my work section is quite an obvious one. It is the 1 million plug, because I mean every YouTuber wants to hit 1 million subscribers and I do too, so I'm just gonna add that here. Similarly, for the personal life section, I'm gonna add a travel picture because I do want to travel a lot more in 2020. So this is what my vision board looks like so far. Clearly the personal life is completely failed. I still need to work on my professional side. I need to get my goals clear, so I'm gonna sit down and make this later on. But I'm basically just trying to give you a gist of what and how you can make a vision board. Alright, so the next page here is the wish list for the need and want. Again, this was in last year's planner and a lot of you guys really liked it. And this is one of my personal favorite sections because it kind of helps you identify what you really need and whereas what you want. So this is kind of like a materialistic section, whereas this is more like personal and real life stuff. So these are going to be goals for 2020. Rather than making resolutions, I feel like it's a better thing to make goals. So for the need section, the first thing that I'm gonna write are camera batteries. I desperately need some more camera batteries. Also, another thing that I really need is a remote for my camera. For want, I want a GoPro. I definitely don't need one, but I want one. Again, same thing for a drone. I don't need a drone, but I want a drone. So you guys get the idea. It's actually really fun to go back to this page at the end of the year and just see what you are able to like tick off. Now let's get started with the goals. So for example, I'm gonna write down my goal is gonna be 300k subscribers. So I've written down my goal. I'm gonna write down a way as to how I can achieve it. So for me, the most obvious way is to upload regularly. The third thing that I need to write is a date by when I can achieve my goal. So I'm gonna write a realistic date. So basically that's how you're supposed to fill this page. On to the next page. Last year we actually had a list for like books, but a lot of you guys told me that you guys don't read books. So I thought, why not let's add a binge list this year. So for example, if you want to catch up on some some Netflix shows or some movies, that's what you can write. Or if you don't watch movies, you can of course write down your books ka list जो भी आपको पढ़ना है. Similarly on the right side we have a wander list. So okay, let's fill this out. So I think the first TV series that I'm gonna write is The Crown. Usually I don't like to watch TV series because I think it's a waste of time. And it makes me really unproductive. So I'm just gonna actually leave the first space only for like movies and shows, and I'm gonna keep the last two for books. As for my wander list, last year too, actually I had written Sula Vineyard and I did not end up going to Sula. So I'm gonna write it down again, and I hope I do end up going to Sula this year. And another obvious one that I'm gonna write is Goa, because why not go to Goa every year? Alright, so on to the next page, we have the yearly spread. So this is kind of like a year at a glance. So we have Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. You can just figure out, like for example, mera birthday kab hai? We'll go to September, and I'll just go to 11th September. It's on a Friday. So this is just kind of like a year at a glance. That's what I said. The next page is the cover page for January. So last year we weren't able to, or rather we didn't make these cover pages. I really wanted to do that this year. As you can see, there's a Polaroid film, which is kind of the essence of the entire book. So we have a Polaroid here, and then we have Polaroid films at the beginning of each cover. And then I've also decided to add some quotes that I really like. So onto the monthly spread. So we have the month at a glance. Last year too we had this, but the boxes were half the size, so you couldn't really write much. So I made sure to make the boxes a lot bigger, and then here we have the important dates ka section. So what I like to do personally here is just write down birth dates. The next page here we have is the monthly goals. So I've kind of segregated it into life, health and work. So basically you're supposed to write कि January का क्या है आपका goal. So for work, for example, I'm gonna write to have a schedule. Let's just say upload 3 times a week, for example. I'm not promising anything, I'm just giving you example. As for health, I'm gonna write take a walk every day. That's I think the simplest, the most easiest thing I could potentially do. Or eat 3 fruits every day. Now on to the right hand side section, this is the habit tracker. This wasn't present in last year's planner, and a lot of you guys wanted me to add it, so of course I have. But I've made this tracker very versatile, so you can track any habit that you want. You can track 6 habits in one go. So one habit that I really like to track is my water intake, so how much water I consume. So I'm just gonna write that here. So how this tracker works is, today, for example, today is the 1st of January. So I was successful at drinking 8 to 10 glasses of water today. So I'm simply gonna go and color it or tick mark it, whatever. Similarly, you just go on every day and track it. So this is just a demo. So by the end of the month, you'll be able to tell ki, okay, I was not very good at drinking water, because clearly the entire thing is not like colored completely. So that's how you're supposed to track your habits. So another example would be sleeping early or waking up early, having breakfast every single day. It really depends, up to you and your lifestyle. On track. So this is going to be really useful for me, and I really hope this is for you too. Next up, we have a week at a glance. So we have much bigger sections as compared to last year. So first, second, third, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, वैसे ही पूरे 30 के 30 दिन के sections है यहाँ पर. So basically you get to plan your day in detail. I think there's enough space for you to write down probably your to-do list as well here. So the last 2 pages of the month are kind of like a wrap-up. So on the left-hand side we have a scrapbook sort of an edition. I wanted to have a space for me to document every month ka memories. So you can add pictures right here. So for example, this I'm gonna add here, even though this is not from the month, I'm just showing you. So you can add printouts. You don't have to have Polaroids, of course. I'm just showing you what I have. Or you could even write down your favorite memories here if you don't want to add pictures. Here you're supposed to write down. So basically this is a monthly checkup. So the first question is, what did I learn this month? Did I accomplish the goals I had at the start of the month? What didn't go as planned, and how I can improve it? So this is kind of like a checkup, and it just preps you for the beginning of the next month. So here we have February, and then basically it's the same thing all over again. So here we have the monthly spread, the monthly goals, habit tracker, the monthly budget, and then the weekly spread. I'm gonna show you maybe 1 or 2 artworks more. I think May is really cute. I really like the artwork for May, and I really like the quote as well. It says, either you run the day or the day runs you, which is so true. So basically that is the whole planner. I'm going to show you a few more things at the end to wrap up the year. There's like a year in review. Not gonna go too in detail because the year has just begun, or it's going to begin. And then I have also added a couple of pages just for you to write notes. So we have a few empty pages for you to jot down whatever it is that you want to jot down. And we also have a pocket here at the end. I tend to have a lot of like these small little notes and pages, so I usually don't find a place to put them, which is why I decided to put this little pocket back here. And this is what the planner is. I'm just gonna put it side by side with our last year's planner. So as you can see, the last year's planner is much smaller, and hence there is a little bit of a price difference. So last year's planner was for 800 rupees and this year's planner is only 99 rupees more. So it's for 899 because the number of pages as well have increased and the size clearly has increased. There's also a pen loop, there's a bookmark, and there's also a pocket at the back. I've tried to keep it super affordable. I've seen so many planners in the market, and honestly I haven't come across a planner that's under 1,000 rupees and has so many different like sections, subsections. And if you want to place an order for this planner, what you can do is you can DM us on Instagram, or you can send us a WhatsApp message on this number. We have free shipping as well, so we don't charge anything extra for shipping. It's only and only 899 rupees. And I think that's about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this rundown. So many of you guys were requesting it, and I hope it was worth it. We've put so much of love into this planner, and I truly am really happy with the way it has turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. So I'm gonna leave all the details in the description box below. Go ahead and grab it because we've already sold out of our 50% of our stock, so go grab them. Okay, so the next few hours, and by the next few hours I mean the next 8 hours, we spent on packaging, shipping, going through the whole process. I've actually made an entire video all about it. I'm gonna make sure to link it down below, but that's what I did for the whole day. So I'm back home, as you can see, and I needed to film a video really urgently, so I did that. And I thought, why not just do like a quick Q&A. I'm not gonna do like a super long Q&A because I do have a feeling that this vlog is gonna be long anyways. So I've picked out like 5 odd questions. I asked you on Instagram to ask me questions related to my business because that's what this entire video is all about. So sticking to the theme, I'm gonna answer 5 questions. Okay, so the first question was the most asked question. It was regarding my investment. So how did you invest when you started your business? I feel like I have answered this in the past, but since so many of you guys wanted to know, I'm gonna say it again. So initially when we started, I saved up all the money that I would make from my YouTube, and I used that to start Simbaa Lifestyle. A lot of you guys asked me if my parents helped me or I got a funding. No, I just used my savings. The next question was, why don't you launch products more often? Now this is definitely something we're guilty of, but of course we haven't done this on purpose. I have my YouTube that I have to manage, and then we have Simbaa Lifestyle as well. So it just gets a lot, but definitely in 2020, it's not going to be the same. We have a lot of exciting launches coming up this year. So stay tuned. We're going to be at it this year. Another question related to a product specifically was, were the trunks a failure? Share the story. So actually no, the trunks are not a failure. We have just sold out, so that's a good thing, I guess. And this coming year, 2020, we are trying to launch a few more colors. We're still in the testing phase where we're trying a few like different colors. Can't promise if there are going to be new colors. I hope there are going to be new colors, but the old ones definitely are going to be restocked because clearly you guys liked it. So next, a lot of you guys were asking me if I have a business partner or if Aditya is my business partner. So whoever guessed that Aditya is my business partner, you guys are right, because he is my business partner, and there is no way I would have been able to run Simbaa Lifestyle so far without his help, because I only take care of the creative aspect aspect. Other than that, everything else is done by him because I already do have YouTube to take care of. So he just helps me balance both the things actually. And there's actually one more question, very similar. It's regarding my team. So do I have a team? We do actually have a small team, and I hope it only grows in 2020. So I think that's basically about it for today's Q&A, mini Q&A. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit more about me and Simbaa lifestyle, and I think I'm gonna go have dinner and I'll catch you in a little bit. And I think that's really about it. I think I've addressed everything that I wanted to, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you got a little bit of insight into my life. I'm gonna make sure to link more details about the planner in the description box below, along with any other product that I've mentioned in the video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.